All right, you're going to go to Google Draw. We are going to continue working on breaking an image down into shapes. This time we're going to use some color, and you're going to use an image of your choice. So there are some important tools we need to learn today. This line tool, we're going to be using the curve tool and the polyline tool a lot. So this is going to be able to create a shape of your own with curves. So when you click, it's going to be a straight line. If you click again, it turns into a curve. So this is an easy way to create your own shape and follow an outline image, and it curves all of the connecting points, and then we'll connect it together at the end. The other tool we're going to use is the polyline tool, which does the same thing, but it's going to create corners. So when you click and then connect at the end, you can use this scribble tool, but it doesn't connect your shape to be one whole shape. It just gives you a line. So feature, we're going to use two more. I'm going to do color. If you don't want an outline, you're going to make that transparent. The other tool we're going to use is the arrange tool. So if I click on my image and I click arrange, I'm going to click the word order. So order is either going to send back behind whatever image is in front of it, whatever shape is in front. And if I click arrange order, send to the front, it's going to bring it to the very front. If I send to the back, it's going to send it all the way to the back. So if I have multiple shapes, if I add arrange, order, send to back, now it's behind everything. I'm going to go ahead, select all of these, and delete them. I'm going to import an image of my choice. So I uploaded a picture to my Google Drive. So I'm going to upload from my drive. This can be any picture that you want. I'm going to do a picture of my niece, Josephine. So I'm going to click the picture and I'm going to insert my picture. This button right here is going to zoom in on your picture. So if I want to zoom in, I can just click zoom in, and I can move using the cross here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the curve tool. And I'm going to find the shape of her head. We are simplifying this, so don't worry about all the small tiny features. We're just going to get a general shape. So when I look at this picture of Josie, I see her head as one shape. I see her neck here as another shape. I see her dress as another shape. And you can get as detailed as you want, but I'm going to kind of simplify everything. So I'm going to start by clicking. Every time I click, it's going to create a slight curve. So every time you see my mouse pausing, that's because I'm clicking my mouse, or you can click your mouse pad on your Chromebook. And I'm just following the outline. Breaking her head down into an organic shape. When I get close to the end line, I'm going to click and connect it. We'll connect it all as one line. So I could leave it as it is right now and come back and fix with my colors later, or I can do my color now. So I'm going to make my outside line transparent, and I'm just going to pick a color here. Now when I select, I have a shape, and I can actually move it out of the way. and I can move it back. So I noticed that her neck is behind the head. So what I can do is I can create a shape. I'm going to follow the outline of her neck. I'm going to go down the edge of her dress. And I can just go right over top of the head, like this. And connect it. And I can make it the same color if I want. Or I notice that when something is behind, it gets to be a little bit darker. So if I want to go to custom, it will take that same color, and I'm just going to move it down a little bit and make it darker. So now you're like, this looks kind of funny. It looks like the neck portion is in front of her face. I'm going to click Arrange, Order, Send Backwards. And now her neck is behind, and it looks like her chin is in front. All right, so now I can take these and I'm just going to move them out of the way. I'll come back and put them back later. Now I'm going to do her dress. So let's select my tool again, my curve tool, and I'm going to follow the outline. One shape. And to make something a shape versus a line, it means that it is enclosed. So now it took it the last color that I did. I'm going to change it to yellow. I click my arrow here and I zoom out. Oops. I can take the neck, I can move it back to where it was. And I'm going to click this button here. I'm going to Arrange, Order. I notice it's already in front, and I'm going to take her head and I'm going to put her head back. I want this to be in the very front because I notice her dress comes forward. Arrange, Order, Bring to Front. So now I have a general idea of the shapes that make her. I can zoom out a little bit more. If I were to delete my backward picture, now I'm left with kind of a block figure. And I'm going to do undo, and I'm going to come back. So now